I know this is going to sound mean, but I just need to rant for a minute. Do ugly guys have more confidence than hot men? Because why did I go out dancing last night and the only guys with the balls to come and chat me up were 2s and 3s? And I am not saying that I'm a perfect 10, a goddess of a woman, but I would like to think that I could pull a man who's hotter than the living embodiment of a toe fungus, and yet that's who's coming and flirting with me. And so men, I need y'all to weigh in. I need attractive men specifically to weigh in. Are y'all shy? Is that what the tea is? Are you already booed up? Or are you just so fine that you don't need to approach a woman because they just automatically come up to you? I'm confused. I would like some insight. Please let me know down in the comments.
Another episode of Today's Men Are Sassy.
I really don't know when some of y'all gonna get it through y'all thick ass skulls. Viewer discretion's advised.
We got a low tire in the vet. All these men out here. Where they at? All of them. You know, all of them doing their thing with the bikes. And we say, can y'all help us put air in the tire? Not one of them. Not one of them. Not one of them. Just ignored everything that we fucking said.
Blatantly ignored.
But you know what? It's okay because I got it.
Yeah, my man got this.
What the fuck?
Ladies, I thought we left the entitlement in 2025. It is now 2026, and y'all still continuing to see. Those men don't owe you a goddamn thing. They don't have to do that. If they chose not to do it, it's well within their right. Just like if you were in a house, they could never look at you and say, well, since you're a woman, can you make me a plate? I'm 100% sure the first thing you would say is, all your limbs work, you can make yourself your own plate. But somehow, some way, men are sassy because they don't want to do free manual labor for some women they don't know. And if you got it, why didn't you just get up and get the tire inflated? What do you mean? Why are you wasting time making this video about some men that can choose not to help you? These takes are getting so played, and we can clearly see y'all reaching, hoping to find a man to do something that you don't deem to be masculine just to call him sassy. It's pitiful at this point. Keep in mind, these are the same women that will not hold up tradition when it comes to a woman's output into the world. However, they would want the men to hold up tradition and be chivalrous men. Get the out of here.
Yep. Oh, thanks for your help, my guy. And then, instead of taking like 5.5 seconds, just top ours off real quick. Oh, my guy's gonna make us wait till he gets his whole car pumped up. Yep. Thanks for your help.
I cannot.
Some of these takes are not even worth making a video for, bro, because it's just sad. You are that upset that these people didn't stop their day to help you, knowing you would not have stopped your day to help them with anything that they deem to be traditional for a woman. Your words were, it would only take 5.5 seconds for him to fill up your tire. But instead, he filled up his and you found a problem with it. Keep in mind, I'm 100% sure he was there before y'all. And you don't know where he had to be. No one has time to just be hanging out at the gas station on some bum. People got stuff to do. Why should he put his needs on a back burner for y'all? Two people that he does not even know. Y'all make it seem like the air's gonna run out of something. There is no limit to the air. As long as you pay your money, you will get air. Women like this are like stray dogs in the hood, bro. If you just stand still and don't say nothing, eventually they'll leave you alone. But unfortunately, I know y'all ain't gonna listen to what I'm saying, because I'm just a normal guy. Y'all keep the change.
And for the lady in the driver's seat, let her go. The first thing, when a man said no, she pulled out her phone and started recording. She decided to pull out her phone and start recording. Being an idiot. Get out and do your own stuff. Period. End of story. What y'all wanted a man to do is not only pump the air. Oh man, you can pay for the air too. Pay for the air? Am I a valet? Am I a butler to you? Are you serious? I know you guys probably don't think it's a big deal, but that's the way you feel about most. Oh man, well, you pay $2 or $3 for the air. Hey man, it ain't that big of a deal. Or $2 or $3. Who are you? Actually, who are you, bro? I don't know who you are. You're not my sister. You're not my daughter. You're not my mom. You're not my grandmother. Get your silly behind out of the car. What's happening is that these modern women think they're celebrities. They feeling themselves. So they think that they can pull up in a nice car with the top back. Oh, let me go over there and see what she got going on. Because that's what you would do. Oh, let me see who that is. Oh, well, you need some help? Oh, give her the VIP treatment. Go ahead and get her tires taken care of. No, I'm not doing that. Leave me alone. Delete this video. What a loser. We don't call women losers enough. We just don't.
Craziest part is this man actually went on a hiatus because women over-sexualized him. And ironically enough, the same thing I talk about women. If you're going to make videos like this, you can't cry and whine when everybody sexualizes you. But let's talk about the fact that he was over-sexualized by women. He fell into depression, and that's why he stopped making music, right? You have to stay consistent with your thoughts. If you want to be able to do whatever you want because you're comfortable with your body and you love yourself, then when a man does that as well, you shouldn't sexualize him because you don't want to be sexualized. Oh, I should be able to wear what I want, post what I want, dress how I want without worry about men sexualizing me because they're dirty, disgusting individuals. But turn around and when a man does the same thing for his art, you want to do nothing other than gawk at him and treat him like he's a piece of meat. To top it all off, this is also why men don't want women with celebrity crushes, because you literally fantasize about other men. You're on NPC brain. You are on the lowest level of wavelength, so you don't realize these are just normal everyday people who happen to have became famous. You idolize them and think that they're special when they're not. Case in point, Post Malone. I love him. He's got great music. He's a great individual as a person, but he's ugly as and you're only attracted to him because he's famous. If you saw that walking the streets, you would never give him the time of day, and that's fact. So you don't understand that these famous people are literally just humans, right? So it's basically equivalent to your man wanting to the Starbucks lady and saying, it's never going to happen. I never get the chance to talk to her. I just see her when I'm at the cash register. So it's okay. Like, that's literally the equivalent of it. He's attracted to another person. And if he had the chance to her, he would. You wouldn't date him like that. Same thing. And the only difference is he's not spending thousands of dollars to have an opportunity to be next to that woman. But you will spend thousands of dollars and make yourself as cute as possible before going to a concert for the 1% chance he looks at you and tells you to come backstage. This is incredibly atrocious and disgusting behavior. And if you sexualize men just because it makes you wet, then you are no better than a man and you are a disgusting individual. And why do women say that? When they see a woman or they see a man that they're attracted to, they always go, I'm no better than a man. But isn't that defeating the purpose? Because if you think that men are bad for doing an action, and then you do that same action and say you're no better than a man, doesn't that literally mean... my brain just fried. I'm not going to explain common sense.
On average, are men stronger than women?
I don't know.
Do you think your mom could beat up Brock Lesnar?
Not right now, because unfortunately my mommy just got done finishing chemo treatments.
If it wasn't for the chemo, she'd Brock Lesnar up, though.
Maybe. I have faith in my mom.
Boy.
She's a strong lady.
Well, how about this? Hypothetically, once she's fully recovered, would she up Brock Lesnar?
Yes. Statistically, with my facts proven.
Wait, what do you mean statistically with your facts? I don't think any woman in the world could beat up Brock Lesnar if he had the flu and COVID and syphilis and appendicitis. I think Brock Lesnar could be on a hospital bed, like getting his appendix removed and still murk every single woman.
You got stats on that?
I do have stats on that.
Proven?
What do you mean proven?
Well, let's prove it. Let's do some averages, run some means and medians, man.
She wants a meta-analysis.
I want a meta-analysis right now.
Don't ask me to get on top, because you're probably going to get about 5 bounces out of me, and think I'm going to catch a cramp or a Charlie horse for who? For you? Not me, no way. Get somebody else to do it.
It's fun to stay at the
Why did you let yourself go?
I've gained 60 pounds since my wedding about 4.5 years ago, and I need to be held accountable.
Would you date a big girl?
No. I like them slim thick.
I love big girls. Big girls, that's my type of thing. What can't go wrong with a big girl? That's the best way to go. And the big girls got the most money at all times.
Why do you say they have the most money?
I say they got the most money. They always eating, and they gonna feed you at all times. You always gonna be fed. You're never gonna be starving. Perfect with a big girl. You can never go wrong with a big girl. She gonna really feed you. She gonna make the meals. When you get home at night, she gonna cook the meals, nice meals too, cause she like food herself.
Would you date me?
We already dated. Stop playing. You see us?
What are your thoughts on this?
So, okay, first long-term relationship, you had told him the body count was on the low end.
Yeah, he was
How
like,
did he
that
find
changes
out?
everything.
Like,
And
did you tell him, or did he like
I just
find
started
out?
feeling guilty because I started like really falling for him. So I was like, this lie, like
Damn.
I'm holding it in. So I told him, and he like flipped out on me.
Wait, so what was the number that you told him?
4,
What was it actually?
like 150.
Excuse me?
Sorry, mom.
Wait,
Sorry,
how old were you?
I was 19. I had a friend who had an older sister, and she told me have sex with as many people in high school as you can because no one has STDs.
If he gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world, would you use it?
Yes. Go smash Drake.
He know who I'm smashing. Yeah, I'm gonna go smash Drake.
Why Drake?
Just because I think that he's sexy and I like his music. Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less. He looks good and his music is fire. Like he's an idol. Like he's an idol.
I'm an idol too.
He's somebody worth smashing.
I'm an idol too. Okay.
You are. You're my idol.
Music. All right, bet.
All right, yeah.
All right, we're good then.
Yeah.
What if she gave you a guilt-free pass?
If I had a guilt-free pass, would I use it?
He's trying to act like he don't have somebody in mind, but I feel like he does.
If the guilt-free pass meant that I was about to get $1 million, I'd use it. But I'm not thirsty to go smash any other women.
All right.
Like she's thirsty to go smash Drake.
I'm not thirsty. He asked me a question and I answered it.
Oh, okay.
And once again, we don't call women losers enough. Look at her trying to make him feel insecure because she said something stupid. Bro, if this is a conversation that y'all already had, and when I say conversation, I mean it was one-sided. Like she decided what she was going to do. And you just had to deal with that. Because that's what modern women do. Well, this is what I'm going to do if I ever had the opportunity. I would do this, and this. And that's just the way it is. Let her go, bro. It wouldn't even matter if she was fine. Because it don't matter. It don't matter at all. You wasting your time. You wasting your money. Let her on back out to the streets where she belong. Period. At some point in time, she going to go to that great Drake concert, bro. At some point in time, she going to go to that Drake concert. And when she's at that Drake concert, she going to pay for the VIP treatment. And VIP is not going to guarantee that she going to get close to him, but she's going to be closer. Essentially, what these modern women are doing they're paying for a lottery ticket to get close to their favorite star. They're going to go get a new dress. They're going to go get their nails done. Make sure their teeth is done. Their breath is fresh. A whole 9 yards. They're going to take everything shower. Make sure everything is washed, double washed, triple washed. Makeup is on point. Skin is on point. All of that. I'm going to wear the best type of underwear, the best type of bra. So if it should go there, everything is perfect. I'm going to lay all this out. And you got to understand that this is effectively and essentially them planning a date for themselves. They want you to plan the date. Spend all your money, all your brain and mental energy on where do you want to go? Where does she deserve to go? Does she really deserve this? Does she deserve Cheesecake Factory versus Ruth Chris? She's special, so she gets Ruth Chris. They want you to do all of this while they sit up there and pay $1,500 just to have a man grind up on them, sweaty. And then afterwards, I get to touch that man a little bit. That man ain't paying me no mind. But I'm special. I'm unique. And men should respect me. I'm not lowering my standard.
Y'all, tell me why this dude told me to meet him at Osaka's at 6. And so like 6:10, I'm like, I'm on my way, but he never texts back. And I get here, he's nowhere to be found. It's 6:50.
But what did you really think was gonna happen? You showed up 50 minutes late for a date. Like, who do you think you are, Queen Camilla? Ain't nobody waiting on you. I don't even know you to wait on you. Why would I do that? And I'm not gonna wait on somebody I know. Like, that's disrespectful playing with people's time like that. 10 minutes late, cool. 15, you're pushing it. But 50 minutes late?
That's just ridiculous. And you did that on purpose because you knew what time your date was. But I don't blame him because this lets me know what type of person you are and your character. And you're very selfish because you only care about yourself. So I'm just going to avoid the red flag and get my ass up and go about my business. And you just have your several seats in the single section. Because, baby, you going to be sitting there for a long time. Make sure you got season tickets. Am I right or am I wrong?
You know what I'm realising about men that I actually think is really cute? Like, as men get older, they become really, really simple. And I don't even mean that in a horrible way or a nasty way. I mean, like, in a really cute way. Like, all you guys really want to do is, like, eat some good food, play some kind of, like, gaming software, like your PlayStations or your Xbox, whatever, and sleep. I feel like if you had those three things, of course, obviously, like, making love in it. You guys, obviously, you like a bit of hanky-panky in it. That's four things you guys probably want out of life. I don't even think you want us there half the time. I just think you just want a little bit of like affection now and again. But I think you could happily survive without us.
My 2026 strict program list, I will not be explaining or elaborating any further. With that being said, here we go. If you got more than one kid, cut. If you got more than one baby dad, cut. If your baby dad is crazy, cut. You will not be getting me shot. You had a baby with that psychopath. Let him you. If you sell content, cut. I will not be with a woman whose booty hole is accessible for $4.99 a month. Cut. If you say stuff like, I don't date men who don't help me, cut. If your feet are ugly, cut. If you don't cook, cut. If you don't like physical affection, cut. If you don't believe in reciprocity, cut. If you ever say, I'm just a girl for like serious stuff, not cute stuff, cut. If you're a beggar, cut. Don't make everything due as soon as you meet me. You was paying the bills before me, paying while you're with me. Cut. If you listen to the Sprinkle Lady or Drew Alfuelo, cut. I'm a stand-up comedian, so if you don't think I'm funny at all, cut. If you never come to a show, cut. If you're abstinent or celibate, I respect your decision, but cut. If you don't give Gok 3000 or that huck to, cut. If you're a mean girl, a bully, or you're just angry all the damn time, cut. If you think being mean is sexy and somehow cute and I'm supposed to like that, cut. If you're the type of person that doesn't know how to accept being treated right, every time I try to do something nice for you, you make it seem like it's weird or wrong, cut. If you self-sabotage, cut. Bitch, you will not be starting arguments with me for no reason and creating problems that aren't there because you don't love yourself. Go heal. Cut. If you don't know how to apologize, cut. And if you act helpless as soon as you get around me, cut. You are still an adult. I know you're my baby. I know you're a princess, but you're not helpless. Don't act helpless. Cut.
Na 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 na. Plug the plumber, baby. Na 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 na. Plug the plumber, baby.
You handle someone approaching your girl while you're with her?
I don't. Man, that's her job. Hey, man, if you can get her, you can have her. It's my woman's responsibility to make him feel stupid. And what does that mean? That means she doesn't even respond. She makes that man talk to himself. Don't make no difference to me. You can talk to her. You can talk to her if you want to. Ain't no sweat off my back. Hey, man, if you can get her, you can have her. And y'all can walk off right now if she wants you. But my woman is going to be in pocket. My woman is going to dish you, or my woman is what she's supposed to do. She's not even going to acknowledge you're talking to her. You're going to be talking to yourself and look like a fool. I'm not finna get all up in arms about no nigga. I ain't finna be out here tussling with no nigga about no broad. Hey, man, if she mine, she mine. And we going to walk out of here together. And if she not, she going to give you some attention. And maybe she can leave with you because she ain't leaving with me. I ain't sweating it. I ain't tripping on it. I ain't even taking it as disrespect. If you can get her, you can have her. That's how I feel.
Y'all believe in women's intuition?
Hell yeah.
If you can feel that your man is cheating, why can't you tell when he's unhappy?
I definitely agree. I think a lot of women are selfish in relationships. If we just gonna be honest in terms of their care, like they care about what they can benefit from, right? But when it comes to making sure that that man is solidified, making sure that that man is taken care of, that doesn't become a problem until he stops giving her what she wants.
A man's heartbreak, you can't even fathom the heartbreak of a man when he loves a woman and she breaks his heart. Because we can't turn our love on and off like a woman. Most men never recover. They don't recover. But women do. Woman, she don't love like that. Her love is different. She loves like water. It evaporates over time.
I'm tired of hearing pussy is power. It's trash. Throw it out.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier? It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted, Latasha. You didn't listen because you thought your pork chop was enough to keep her. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
You belong to me.
Like, I just don't understand how you think I want to open up to what I've dealt with, like, the last few days. You had the worst attitude, and you think, like, I want to, like, just open up to you and talk to you?
Well, why don't you communicate to me in such a way that it changes my attitude?
But if you have an attitude, I feel like I can't talk to you.
Okay, let it be hard. Still do it.
In my situation, I had to learn to understand that even if she fights my leadership, she wants me to still be the leader.
Yes. Yes.
That's not rational.
To me, it makes perfect sense. I don't trust you to be the leader until you show me.
But the thing is, right, unless I know this going into it, I'll be battered by the time you trust me. Now I don't want to be the leader anymore. Now I don't want to have no conversations, no debates, no arguments, just whatever you want, just that.
You always say, like, whatever I want to do, or you'll follow on my lead. Like, this is like a us thing. And like, I value your input, and it shouldn't be like, what do I want to do all the time? Or like, how do I want to be, or what I say is always right. Like, seriously.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like, I don't know. You can tell me anything. Say whatever.
Whatever you want to do. Let's do it.
Don't say whatever I want to do.
I've had a woman where I asked her one time, and I'll try to say this quick, how are you when you fall in love? And she was like, I'm obsessed. And we get in a relationship, and every day I'm the nicest guy ever. And you need this, you need this. And every time I'm asking the baby, you want what? You want what? And I'm like, one day I'm come to the room and ask her if she hungry. What? I just want to know if you want something to eat. Oh, okay, da-da-da-da. And I come back, I'm like, can't wait till you fall in love. And
taking a long time.
Yeah, and at that point, that's when it clicked what she was being. And when we talked after our relationship, she was like, and by that time, you had started being so mean to me. And I was like, yeah, I was burnt out. Yeah, I was tired of being a punching bag.
But even if I know this going into it, then that lets me know I don't need to be in the relationship. That's childish. If I was bucking against authority, that was popping off at the mouth against a leader, then I would be popped in my mouth. I would have got a whooping for that. That's not what y'all want. Stop doing that stuff. I don't know why you guys think that, well, I want him to make the decisions, but I should have the right not to discuss, not to have a conversation. Hey, babe, I think we should move over here. And, maybe in December we move over here with this amount of money. Well, I feel like, maybe we should kind of hold off on that. I feel like January might be a better month for us. And then also, I don't know if that's something that I don't know if that's a house that we want to go for. I've been looking over here and talking to some realtor friends, and they say that this area over here is the best place to buy. And that's why I was saying maybe around January, February, then maybe, we might look into moving somewhere over here. But, it depends on what you got. Oh man, I didn't even see this area over here. Shoot. Yeah. I mean, you say, well, put me in contact with your realtor friend. Well, Janine was telling, oh yeah, Janine, I know Janine. Okay. Yeah, cool. All right. Yeah. Well, did she have any time on the schedule? Like, let's sit down and talk to her about this, man. Let's make it happen. Okay, bet. That's having a discussion about it, right? But what y'all want to do is have the man come out and make the decision. Y'all don't want to do any thinking, mind you, I don't want to do any thinking. I'm not talking to nobody about anything. I'm not, no input, no nothing. I've been sitting in here watching Netflix this whole entire time. And then when the man says, okay, here's what we're going to do. I don't want to do that. Why ain't you coming here and talk to me about, oh man, I just don't feel comfortable. And I would never do that. You know what? Matter of fact, you make the decision. Do whatever you want to do, but I ain't going to do it. That's what y'all be doing. Y'all don't be participating in no decisions. Y'all don't be paying no bills. Y'all don't be bringing nothing to the table but your mouth and your attitude. And then when a man says, hey, this is the direction we're going to go, I done my research. This looks like the best place that we should be. You want to get up in arms. You want to holler and scream. And then a lot of times when the decision is made and y'all move to that different place, oh man, you know, after being in here for a few weeks, this is a really good idea. My man did a good job. Oh man, this is fantastic. Because girl, I would have never even seen it. I would have never even moved here. But girl, my man did a great job. Okay, great. So maybe the next time he has something that he's coming to you with, you stop clowning and acting a fool. You don't go straight to Instagram or TikTok talking about how he's such a terrible husband and he don't listen and all that other nonsense. Maybe you withhold reserve judgment. Maybe you start asking questions and being a part of the conversation and stop having him do all of the work. Maybe you can do that next time. But of course, that would be too much like right.
Men tend to become friends with women to sneak their way into a relationship. Okay. So this might be something that women don't want to accept. I think they innately understand it, but they will never admit it because they need multiple men. They need friends because let's say I say, I'm going to take care of you and I don't. Where are they going to go to? They need someone else to hop to. Yeah. Right. So they're going to keep multiple men around for this reason. That gives her a little bit of security and in a sense to protect themselves from you not handling your responsibility. So they have mail orders and men that are friends and these type of things. The men, he will continue to push. He will continue to text message her. He will be just a friend. Right. And she'll be like, oh, it's just Johnny. You don't have to worry about him. And Johnny is positioning himself to be the fall.
Listen, I've been around enough women to know women lie.
Oh, yeah.
Women lie.
Yeah.
And not only do women lie, women lie. The reason women lie so much is because they don't even believe they're lying.
Yeah, they rationalize and make it seem like it's reality.
They believe it's true.
Yeah.
A woman will crash a car into a tree.
Yeah.
No other cars around. Mm-hmm. She crashes into a tree.
Yeah.
Why'd you hit that tree? Well, it wasn't my fault. Why? It was raining and it was dark. You knew that when you got in the car. Yeah. Everyone else driving's driving in the rain, the dark, and they didn't hit the tree.
Right.
Why did you hit the tree? Yeah, but it was raining and it's dark and it's the first time I've driven the car, so. Yeah, but, okay, whose fault is this? The trees? That tree's been there for 150 years. Yeah. Never been hit before.
Yeah.
The car has driven up and down that road 10,000 times and never been crashed. Mm-hmm. Who do we blame? Mm-hmm. Well, it's not my fault. Don't blame me. That's the female mind. They're not responsible for anything ever. Now, if you ask that same woman 2 weeks later after she hit the tree, you'd be like, I got a Ferrari. You want to drive it? Yeah, I want to drive it. Are you a good driver? I'm a great driver.
If women are drafted to the military, I am most excited to see the confrontation between commanding officers and the girls.
Now this could be interesting. Please tell me why.
Think we're going to let you yell at us?
I'm not sure you understand how the military works.
You think we're going to do something without a please and thank you? Like, let's sit down and have a conversation about what you want and what I want, and we'll reach a happy medium. Because there's no way I'm doing what you want when you use that tone with me. You think you can push us around like you do with these men? Think again, baby.
What's the biggest disconnect between men and women in 2024?
Shit, today and beyond is that these females, they don't want a real man. They don't know how to recognize a real man. They really want a ass. Somehow society done tricked them that they place is above a man's, and so when it comes to a real man, they know that they gonna have to submit and they know they gonna have to stay in their place when it comes to a real man. And a lot of females today, they hate to hear stay in your place as a woman. But the whole thing about it is, not only do you have a place, I got a place. And I need to stay in my place as a man. And my place is leading, running, and making you sit your ass down and shut your ass up somewhere.
That was the craziest thing I ever heard in my life.
Because I hate cooking.
I don't give a f***. He probably hates working his extra job.
Yeah, but I hate cooking. So.
I don't give a f***. He probably hates working his extra job. Can we say something that wasn't just copy and pasted?
I can try, but I don't know if I could actually do it.
What the fuck are you doing here, dude? What was this a desperate attempt at marriage? Like,
No.
what are we trying to do?
No.
She's okay with spending more money. I'm sorry, I'm being rude, but I don't give a she's okay with spending more money, you're not. You're willing to sacrifice by going and working your ass off. She's not willing to literally cook a meal. What are we doing? How do you guys vibe and last together?
You can't handle a good man if you're not ready to grow, because he's going to hold you accountable when you lacking. He's not supposed to sit back and watch you be regular when you could be greater. He's supposed to be like, baby, you could be so much greater than this. And all that trying to, oh, you attacking my character. Stop playing victim, trying to deflect and flip it. That's not going to work on a solid man. Use the opportunity to grow with him before he realizes you're too stubborn and he doesn't waste any more time.
Women only want to be able to leave the workforce if and when it suits them personally, which unfortunately makes it next to impossible for this to occur as a practical reality. Why? This option is really only possible if her partner is already a significantly above average earner. And this is part of what is driving the out of control hypergamy of modern mate selection. For instance, about 1 in 6 American women today earn over $100,000 a year. That supports a $100,000 a year lifestyle for herself. As a result, she's going to be very reluctant to start a family and raise children with a man who only earns $100,000 a year himself. Why? Well, assuming it costs at least $20,000 a year to raise a child, then that would mean such a man could only provide a $40,000 a year lifestyle for the 2 adults, which is a significant drop relative to the lifestyle to which she had become accustomed. To experience no change in her lifestyle, she would need to hook a man who earned at least $220,000 a year in this scenario. And only about 1 in 30 American men today earn above that threshold. 1 in 30 to 1 in 6. That's a 5-to-1 ratio.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £50 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child play.
If I'm being completely honest, I think that the sexiest thing that a man can do on this planet Earth, like top tier, is shut the up.
Yo, these chicks don't. These videos are starting to be redundant because they always coming online saying what black men need to do and everything. And half of these chicks don't even like men. Half of them are carpet munchers. And I don't know if it's for clout or what, because at the end of the day, dudes not really paying attention to that. Like, men don't really care about what you think, especially if they don't know you. Even if they do know you, why we care about how you feel about this? I just think it's just funny that all these ladies be coming online saying stuff about men, because it's telling this. It actually tells the simple fact that they're lonely and they're bitter, and a lot of times they say a lot of this stuff because of a bad experience. They probably was dealing with somebody who probably did them wrong, probably cheated on them, or probably done whatever, but now they're taking it out on all men. So I don't know, man. This is just funny to me.
This girl sent me a question in regards to whether or not you should approach a guy first. Your husband would approach you first. I feel like a lot of women make excuses for men.
Stop lying to women! Hello, it is I, gentleman, black spider guy. Pay the fuck attention! Women fought for this thing called, pay the attention! I believe it was equality. And women also told majority of men to pay the attention. majority of men, to leave them alone. We're going to need a safari man. Safari man? Yes, gentlemen. Could you get me your glove you use to pick up animals? Of course, I have it right here. Could you change my glove? Yes. Thank you. Women said they no longer believe in gender roles, and yet women are participating in teaching other women that somehow is still a thing.
So you gonna give it up to all the other men, but you gonna make your fiance wait?
Just another day in the office. Few discretion is advised.
Yes. Why do you think he's my fiance? Because he doesn't guilt trip me. He doesn't cross my boundaries. He has self-control.
So you out here catching bodies, but you ain't want to sleep with none of those men. Like, it was never your idea. It was never your energy that fed into that interaction between you and that man. That's what you want us to believe. For the life of me, I would never understand how people can think they can be pro-choice, but not pro-responsibility. Ma'am, it is your responsibility to interact with people that don't cross your boundaries, that don't manipulate you, and that have self-control. Although we know you're capped, you're just saying that to avoid accountability, and it's apparent. However, I do have a few questions. At what point did you realize that these people were all those things? And if you did realize that, why did you give them the box? And if any of those things actually did happen, did you report any of it? Because what it seems to me is that you fell for the feminist movement about being liberated by having a whole bunch of sex, and you realize, the movement is complete, and there's no coming back from it. I've given these men the best of me in the name of feminism, and the only way to make myself feel better about the bad decisions I've made, I'm going to say they manipulated me and took advantage of me. But back to the primary topic at hand. He's your fiance because he doesn't guilt trip you. He's your fiance because he doesn't cross your boundaries. He's also your fiance because he has self-control. Translation, I gave my body to the streets, and this was the only dumb enough to sign up for a program that's already been proven to not be stable, number one. And second, I know it is not in his best interest to continue forward with me. A program so one-sided that this man that I've committed to and he's committed to me will not get any box until the marriage is official. But all those random Tom and Harrys that never committed to me got the box. Who though is doing the math? I swear you just can't make it up. You can't. It's impossible. That's like me being a trick in the streets, and I'm a known trick, right? And then I get with a woman that I really like and I really want to be with. I commit to her and I'm like, hey, listen, before I start paying your bills and buying you shit and everything like that, we got to be married first. You know what I'm saying? Because that means something to me. That woman will be well within her right to tell me to get the her face because I'm playing with her. Because I really am. I'm a trick in the streets. But with you, I'm financially celibate at that point until we're married. Who in their right mind would ever take a deal like that? That literally makes no sense. And they will get on this very internet with their whole chest and say it so confidently, like the man that actually committed to her is getting a great deal. But to conclude, I will leave y'all with this. I will always respect a woman that's willing to wait for marriage before sex. But one thing I will never respect is a woman that's already given her body to the streets. And now she's trying to revert back into that. It will never work that way. But you know what? I know she ain't gonna listen to what I'm saying because I'm just a normal guy. Y'all keep the change.
When you break down whole math, it gets really, really simple.
I think this generation of men want to be chased like women.
Of course we do. Everyone wants to be pursued. It just feels good when a lot of people like you.
Like they just want to be treated like the woman.
Here's what you just said. What you just said is that you and your friends talk about your dating experiences. What you notice is that these guys want you to put in all the effort. Can you see why that might be, mathematically speaking?
It was expected of me to go ahead and respond and initiate these plans again. What?
Right. He doesn't need to make the effort because he's got a lot of other women making effort. You gotta hustle.
I just think as a man, you should be initiating these things and also chasing women, not the other way around.
The men who would pursue you are under here. You just have to get off your phone and get to know them. The problem is this is how you're meeting men. Instead of starting with men that you like, start with men that like you and pick your favorite one. Under no circumstances is this guy going to start being a gentleman? He doesn't have to.
This is such a good explanation about how it really goes down. A lot of women think, oh, all these men want to be chased. It's not that. It's that the men that they want have a lot of women under their belt, including the one that's talking here. When a lot of guys have a lot of women, they are the ones in control. So there's a lot of women that are actually putting in effort. Like he said, you got to hustle. So she's just sitting there like, why he's not hitting me up? He need to do this. He need to plan this. He need to do that. When he has a lot of other women that are hitting him up to see him, saying how much they miss him, all that, when you just signal yourself out for not doing that to a high tier guy that got it like that. Now, the other way is instead, you should go for men on your level, men that want to commit, and you go meet those people. And I always say this, like who likes you. It makes it so much easier, because if you were just liking the dudes that maybe are in your DMs, all the guys you look over and get the best one out of that group, you would most likely be happy because you got a guy that would be chasing you, be looking for you, be doing this, be doing that, instead of the top tier guy that has that from a lot of women. He ain't gonna pick you. You got to be extra special, where this chick seems, you know, average at best. So be realistic. Your standards got to be set. Everyone's chasing the high tier man. You got to just be on your playing field and just like who likes you. Why is that so hard to understand?
You know, it must be nice to lay around all day and say stupid stuff. Modern women don't think about anything that they saying. They don't put two and two together. You got to have people like Whole Math make these types of diagrams, make these types of drawings, these types of maps, so modern women can follow the logic that they put out there, because they don't understand it. Men don't understand it, but men have gotten to a point to where, as you can see, they say, oh, I get it. You know, you just give me a little time to think about what's going on. I'm going to put two and two together. That's what he's doing right here. And that's what most men have done. They listen to what these modern women say and they say, oh, okay. All right, well, you know, if you're going to do that, well, how about this? If you're going to do that, let me do this over here. What do you think about that? Nope. It's got to be all me. Well, it seems like it's one-sided. It seems like it's only you that's benefit. And it should be that way. That's the way that God intended it. No, I don't think so. I think he intended it for both of us to get some sort of mutual companionship, mutual love and respect out of this relationship. I think both of us supposed to be growing. Well, no, because I already went through therapy, so ain't no more growing for me. And I'm a woman, so I have natural, innate intuition. I have a gut feeling, so, you know, I can just feel things. I can just sense things. So I don't really need to have a general understanding, or I don't need to have a deep understanding of anything. Heck, I don't even need to have a general understanding. If you want me to be honest, I don't need to have a light understanding. I don't need to have a working knowledge of anything. My gut is going to tell me everything that I need to know. Everything. You know, I might be deeply ignorant of the situation or topic. But you know what's going to save me is my gut feeling and my intuition. So I don't need to know anything. I can just get on this internet and start talking. Meanwhile, like I said, men that created graphs like this to understand the flow of things. And when they start talking back to you and turning around and telling you, no, this is what you was thinking, right or wrong. Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but it's not necessarily the same. It is the same. That's what you're doing. Well, it shouldn't be viewed as that way. It should be viewed as, you know, a man should, wait a minute, a man should be happy about that. No, I'm not happy about that. And let's refer back to the chart as to why I'm not happy about it. If you can follow this logic on this chart, from one side, follow it over here to this other side. This is why I'm not happy about that. And this is why I would like you to stop doing that. But you think that these modern women going to listen? No, they're not going to listen, because they're hard-headed and they were going to do whatever they want to do anyway. They just want you to pay for it. Shut up and sit down. Run me my money that you worked hard for. Let me have access to your bank account, your 401k, all of that stuff, so I can go out there, blow money, be irresponsible, entertain other men. Act like a bad bee when I'm doing nothing but bad and I'm not a boss? Let me do all of that and you not say anything about it. Most men gonna pass on that every day of the week.